Shalom, Yasarala. Kohala, Yehovah, Hashem, Yahushua, Warcha, Kodash. Look, I'd appreciate it much. We're not into idolatry. Simply a belt. This joint. 9,000. It's over. But don't overdo it, because then you end up 6 for all my 9s. Just reframing, man. Trying to use the whip here to heal right now. The JFK Marina here. Yonkers. When I was about 13, we used to go into adventures in them joints. They call the gate to hell. Well, that was the name coined. Just like the name coined here. The Palisades. The melted palaces, look. It's a friendly reminder that the Most High took out dudes that were bigger, stronger, more technologically advanced, so forth and so on. But yeah, don't call me a scoffer. I just wanted to bring forth the point that hella Hebrew Israelite camps clearly remind me of the ventures and futures that many musical bands and or bandas, pero rateros, no? Shalom, tudo em família no Brasil, tudo em família toda na América, na Alaska, na Florida, na Antártica, na Australia, realmente cada israelita que quiere ser parte de los 144,000, 10,000. Solo necesitamos 10,000 manes de cada tribu, punto. And I don't subscribe, through spirit. I don't subscribe to these chart breakdowns. And I know it's a process, man. The Most High working with these, it's a huda, pero no pierdan la fe. Creemos en Yahushua, está en el himno donde yo nací, pero el nombre América, the name America, is hella ancient. But yeah, let me leave the point, dejar el punto que muchos campos israelitas me recuerdan, hacen lembranzas de escuelas de MMA. Remind me of MMA schools, man. Interesting, man. Keep fasting. Keep fasting, fools. Like I've said many times. Pardon the ink. Pardon the ink. They're only limited liability corporations. But yeah, just being out here, you realize, go through the 87 near where I live now, Yonkers. You'll see there has been multiple destructions, obviously, even recent ones. Look at the size of the doors. Are you that big? The actual brick layout of a lot of doors. There were times when we even lived together, Also in the scriptures. Trying to rearrange the frame. We could heal from things that were done to our spirits, like, for example, this is what you get for what you did to Chief Pontiac. Anyway, yeah, there's all process, man. Processes. We only go 100 kilometers up. You gotta bring all these, realizations into account, man, for real. Hey, I'm not against Great Millstone. I'll never be against any man bringing other men into the scriptures. But these camps remind me of the fate of many mixed martial arts and martial arts, Jim. I'm not knocking them. They're putting in work that I am not. I'm simply surviving in Babylon, right? And dealing with even you know, just circumstantial survival in Babylon, aka legal issues. Hey, wakey, man. Everything's gonna be very clear for many a generation regarding their purpose and use and where their spirits lie. And understand that's why they're called houses of the zodiac. I'm not getting into something etheric, some fourth dimension like Gran Piedra Molino likes. Nah, fool. And hey, check out my, I think, fourth to last video. I threw a little He-Man in Brazilian Portuguese there, man. Greystone, right? They're defending Great Millstone through the spirit, man. These are no coincidences regarding your leaders, handlers, okay? Everything's a process, nonetheless. My handlers, orale, Yahoba Hashem Yahushai. Yo. But yeah, mentioning diet, I'm feeling great spirit because where I'm at. I used to swim this river. This is the Hudson. I used to swim this river 05, 07. Before I even, because I'm too focused on the heavens to, once I realized the scriptural, the kawa, concave earth reality, yeah, and knowing the history of Yonkers per se, and this land per se, we're only inheritors of an infrastructure. I was in the city last night. I'll throw the photo I took yesterday. I gotta open up that right shoulder. The spirit we're gonna try to leave us at 12 because 12 tribes we need, yeah. That's a rancid quote. I'll be spitting rancid just nonchalantly, man. They got hella lyrics, but we could be in the spirit, we could fall out of it, man. So it takes practice, and it isn't always speaking or making videos or being out on the street corners. There's been, we picking up now, but there's been humble Israelites that have been getting it in for decades, man. Quiet, So, we're returning through Yahushua, Redeemer, to read the law, statutes, and commandments. Understand the flag of this very country. Understand the flag of the country. You're part of a process. That's why I'm not knocking anybody necessarily. Your handlers understand very clearly that you're part of a process. God-fearing handlers on the right-hand side, God-fearing handlers on the left-hand side. I'm not calling anybody out in particular. Keep doing your gig, but do the gig. Sometimes it takes decades to figure out what your gig is. Sometimes you gotta go through hella deception, hella veils, evils, reframing. So yeah, look at me. I have ink. I didn't know it was against the law, but now at a perfect time do I find out that, getting any kind of metal, the reason why we don't shave, any kind of metal to the skin, pricking of the skin purposely, is against the law. Duh. The law is hella simple, bro. There could be almost 700 laws, statutes, and commandments. e para minha família no Brasil, tô lá na América. Alaska na Argentina, only entiendan la realidad cóncava de cabo a cabo, entiendan que solo vamos 100 kilómetros más o menos a los primeros cielos, the first heavens. Understand that you only, through the Spirit, 144, you only go to the first few heavens. The male heaven, there's a reason why it's wrong to, take care of all these choppers against the Most High's law. Why? Because that is, there's a particular reason why the Most High throws a man's spirit. And now what you just did, you threw that man's spirit into the one heaven beneath, which isn't necessarily like, it's not like, I'm not speaking like every man born is in the heaven of heavens, or even the compartmentalized heavens described in books attributed and kept by Cathar scholars. Alright, so there's a spirit, and you know it if you've seen it enough. There's a spirit, and that's a man. There's a spirit, and that's a woman. That's it. That call, yo. It's yo. He that is. It's like the spirit turning into carnality. La Hewa. The fools from Quisqueya still call their wombs that. So, open up that right shoulder for real. A lot of men have this issue. Tawada Yahweh. And through the spirit, man. I've been battling light affliction, man. We got yo. Hello, who are coming? Depending on where your spirit is at, the Most High is going to deliver a remnant like he always has. Book of Revelation has happened multiple times. And through the spirit. Shalom, Yashalala. Kala Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Warcha Kudash. Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Bahashem HaMashiach, Yahushai, Bahashem, Warcha Kudash. So don't mind what happens between the hellish layers, which is the reason why I don't swim in the Hudson anymore. If you understand the scriptures and the inhabitants of the seas. But there's also oceans above. And I said I'd leave it at 12 for the 12 tribes. 12 tribes who need you. Once more, 144 through spirit. Yeah, I don't throw myself in hella videos, man. It's simply use it for YouTube. Leave it at 1402. And 90 years go hella quick. Shalom.